So I had to realize for myself that if I wanted someone to love me deeply, immensely, I had to realize I had to love myself first, because I can only feel from someone else what I already have in me. So the work to actually start loving yourself or loving others and accepting love from others is to take a look at what inside is stopping you from being loving. Where is the pain point? Everything goes back to self-love, right? But you can't get to self-love if you're operating in unforgiveness, if you're always beating up on yourself, negative conversations in your mind play over and over again. You're going to find a difficult time getting to self-love. The first thing I want to ask you to do is to show yourself some compassion. Be compassionate. Why is it that majority of people can be compassionate to someone else, forgive other people, always understand of other folks, but can't forgive themselves and be compassionate to themselves? What's going on with that? Make a new rule for yourself. I'm going to be compassionate. No matter what happens, I'm going to be compassionate. No matter what I did, I'm going to be compassionate, because I've messed up, I'm going to mess up. Everybody I know messed up. But I can be compassionate for them. Let me start doing it for myself. That's the first step in self-love. All right, now that you know how to go easy on yourself, can you forgive yourself for the things that you did that just when you replay it back in your mind, you're like, ugh, and it creates a pain point for you? Can you really forgive yourself? Can you give yourself permission to say, you know what, I'm going to let that be okay? Not meaning what you did or what was done to you or anything like that, that the situation is okay. But the fact that it's already done, you've already expensed, if it was like, if you had an expense account for pain, you've already expensed the pain. You've already done it and hit the pain when the incident happened. Is it okay to create a new rule that you don't have to continually feel the pain for something that happened before? That you can create a new story. For one, you can close the chapter on that and say, I'm going to free myself from it. Can you do that for yourself? Is that okay? Another very loving thing to do is to decide to get a new reaction. A new reaction to anything. Say, for instance, when you get triggered, right? The trigger might still be there for a minute, but just choose to get a new reaction. Come up with a new reaction to that same situation. Go in the opposite direction that people know you to be. Go in the opposite direction. If you want to get a different outcome, go in the opposite direction. So think about how you will react to that, or how your kid, your honey, your mom, your whoever would know that you will react to a certain situation, and decide that when that situation happens, I'm going to go in the opposite direction. No matter how much it makes me think or feel in my body, I'm going to choose a new reaction. All of these things are steps on how to actually create self-love. It's all through forgiveness and compassion. Once you start doing it for yourself, you're going to find ways to do it for other people. And it's not to say that certain situations were okay. They're not. But it's still not okay to keep beating yourself up, reliving the same pain over and over again when you can actually be free.